Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is D,
And this is T.
and you're listening to D&T TV. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I am. I hope T is as well.
Oh, yeah, you know me. Get my ass beat in jiu-jitsu, going to school, great time working out. I'm
Only got 4 weeks left.
not even that, man. It's like basically 3 because of finals and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really just smooth sailing at this point, checking shit off my list. Most of my classes right now, we're just going over shit we've learned already throughout the year, and we're just highlighting.
Just getting ready for finals.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I don't know. I think most of the topics like this college year I've gone over before, like with my parents and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've talked about, like I've, just been in like a social place.
Because you got an easy major.
You say that like my major's not just as hard as yours. That's some cap.
There's no easy major except business.
Yeah. I don't, and I'm not even.
Your business major, you're watching Cocomelon.
Yeah. So like right now I am. Like, I wrote 3 papers this week, so fuck you. I don't see you writing papers.
No.
Like, today...
I just study cells.
Today, we had to look at, like, social theories and why people conform to things like social deviance behavior, where, like, you'll just, let's say your buddies, like, smoke pot. You'll just smoke pot because your friends do it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll just conform, and you'll be deviant. But then there's also, we were looking at, like theories that, people enact because, society places them to. Like, people will steal because, it's like Robin Hood type shit. They have no room to legally get stuff. So society pushes them for, like, criminal behavior.
Yeah.
But, like, today we were just going over, like, how fucked we are from, like a worker standpoint. And, it was like, okay, so what does it take to be the top 1%, like, in the country, around the world, right?
Yeah.
And in the U.S., it's $488K a year, right?
To be considered top 1%?
Yeah. So
which to most is a lot, but if you think of, like, millionaires and whatnot, that's not much.
so 20% of the population in the U.S. is worth 50% of, wealth in America, right? So 20 out of 100 people, right, are like in control of 50% of the wealth, and the rest of us,
just fucked.
Yeah, are fighting over the other 50% of wealth, right?
Yeah.
Now, I thought this was really cool. In Canada, it's only $188K a year, right?
To be the top 1%.
Yeah, in which it's kind of like, I don't know if it was just like, and I'm pretty sure that was just going off like cash, like wise. And we're not even the top. Saudi, I think, is the like top country for like top 1%. And like just looking at that, I was like, fuck, Canada. Like Canada's not too far from West Virginia at that point. Yeah. And then I'll
turn your mic down just a smidge. Just a smidge.
Oh, okay. So then we looked at
perfect.
Like what was the top 1% in the states,
Like the salary that was considered high in each state?
Yeah, in West Virginia.
What's it here?
350.
Can I guess?
350.
Oh, I was going to guess.
You want to guess what the top state is, though?
Probably California or New York.
Connecticut.
That makes sense.
And then do you want to hear the
lowest state?
No, Massachusetts after that.
Massachusetts is the lowest or the next highest?
The next highest. I don't know what the lowest is when I was looking at it, but I think West Virginia is probably one of the lowest.
Probably,
truth be told.
Yeah.
But I thought it was like, I was like, dude, looking at that from 300K, like the 1% 300K for West Virginia is like higher than Canada.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because the distribution of wealth in Canada is like a lot better though. Because if the top 1% is 188K in Canada, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like the average Canadian makes like more than us minimum wage, I'm pretty sure.
What? Say it again?
Like the average Canadian worker at minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
If they're making more than us, like I've like made $8.75 an hour. If they're making like $10 and their top 1% is 188K, right?
Holy shit.
Right? How much do they make?
No, I'm don't look.
Okay.
We're about to talk. We're going to talk about our grand old state of West Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm not sure this. All right. Before we go into this, I want to preface. I love this state. Everyone who lives here says they'll leave when they're older, but none of us will. We're stuck here forever.
It's generational poverty, man.
Yeah.
Stuck in the trailer park, raised in the trailer
But
park.
I love this state. I love the people and everything about it. We're not talking trash. We're just making fun of ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to guess the median income in West Virginia.
Oh, it's like 35,000, right?
Lower.
It's really? What is it?
Just keep guessing.
30.
Lower.
I don't know. Just tell me.
26,000.
Do you know what's considered in like poor? Like you need government assistance if you're living by yourself in America.
What?
You need to make under $12,500 a year yourself to get like government assistance.
Guess what percentage of the residents here have a college degree?
20%.
It's actually 29%.
Ooh, that's not bad.
It's not bad. It was
That's
a
not
little
bad.
higher than I was expecting.
You
But
know-
here we have a list of categories, and we're gonna.
Just name off?
I want you to take guesses
Okay.
on where we rank in the 50 states. Okay. The
Fattest state. I know that.
I know we are number one right there, baby.
Not anymore. I'm officially not like on the fat chart anymore.
Yeah,
So
you
like
don't- you don't
I'm
count.
I'm in the healthy stage.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't count towards the fat ratio.
No, I'm not in the fat ratio now.
All right. The first category is healthcare. Where do you think we rank out of the 50 states in
Ooh,
healthcare?
47.
You got that on the fucking money. Good. Okay.
I know. Okay.
We rank 47th in healthcare.
That's not bad.
All right. Next up is education.
49.
No.
What?
We're actually 45th.
Oh, I
Not
know.
much better.
Alabama's worse, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
We're not much better, but the education here is kind of poor. All right. Economy.
Shit, man, that's kind of hard. That's like hard, right?
Nah.
I mean, like middle? Are we like 30s? No, we 40s? Oh, 48, 45 again? What is that?
48.
Dude, shit. What do we got? We got rivers. We got natural.
We got rivers. We got
coal
the
mines.
water. We got the water.
I mean,
the water plane that poisoned the Canal River.
Yeah, and then okay, even if you look at Morgantown, it started as a glass factory, man. West Virginia was built like factories,
West Virginia
coal
used
mines.
to be booming back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, Charleston, where we are, like where we grow up, it was known for its like 3 chemical like plants.
Yeah.
And you know, West Virginia used to be one of the top places to get nuked because of that. Because if like you hit a nuke there, the fallout radiation would kill everybody in Washington D.C. because it's so
I don't
close.
doubt it.
Yeah,
All right.
but not anymore because we shut that shit down.
The next category here is infrastructure.
That's shitty again because
Very.
Yeah, because we're like rural as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
That's why 49.
50.
What?
We are dead last.
Even
in
Alaska?
infrastructure.
Think we've got like
Yes.
100. When did Alaska come through? Like the 50s or something like that?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, we have like a 70-year state gap on Alaska for infrastructure, and still we're behind, dude. Think about that. That's horrible.
Okay. Guess where we rank in opportunity.
48.
No.
Where?
It's actually not bad, according to usnews.com.
The room for growth.
Yes.
Yeah.
18th.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
West
That's
Virginia's
not
full
bad.
of
That's not
opportunities.
bad.
Dude, I'll take that. We may be broke,
Okay.
but it's full of opportunities.
This category should be much higher. This is a little fucked.
What?
Where do you think we rank in the natural environment?
Natural environment?
Personal opinion,
Like
I'd say
personal opinion, we're
top
top
10.
10,
Top
right?
10 at
But
least.
in that, I'm saying we're 30s in there. They're going to shit on us.
36.
Really? Okay, but you got to, if you compare us to like,
You're telling
per
me
se.
there's 14 other states that are prettier than here. You can just say fuck off.
Wait. No, you're reading that wrong.
Natural environment.
Number 1 is going to be the best, right?
Yes.
So there's 35 states better than us?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
That's not true.
That's some bullshittery right there.
You're telling me there
Okay,
are
I'll give you Hawaii, right? California, redwoods, shit like that.
California, Hawaii,
Nevada,
the
Grand
Rocky
Canyon,
Mountains.
Rocky Mountains, Colorado, You really going to put like Montana? Montana's really good for hills and shit, but are you going to put like Kansas over us?
like Michigan. in there.
Well, Michigan lakes. You're fucking up the Lake Michigan.
Literally all of New England. That's just
it's
cities
just like
and
it's
brick.
it's brick houses. I love New England town houses. I grew up in one too, but it's like a brick house.
Anyways, all right.
Fuck it. Moving on.
Where do you think we rank in crime and corrections? I would assume number 1 would be the least crime. So
25.
Very close. We're 23.
Ooh,
right in the middle.
Bad. Not bad.
Right in the middle. All that.
I'll take that. That's not bad. A lot of us own a gun, so we're like, fuck it.
All right, and where do you think we rank overall?
Overall?
Yeah.
States?
Yeah.
47.
Right on the money.
Really?
47.
I'll take it.
Tell you what, those are
We're not last.
Pretty accurate guesses.
Well, I try to keep up on that shit because, I'm a big West Virginia guy. I love this state. But not going to lie, like, I think I told my family growing up that I was, like, I always wanted, like, I even told my mom, I always wanted to move, like, into Europe or something like that. Like, that's where my family's from. But, like, as I get older, I'm like, fuck it, man. It's kind of cool just to stay home. And, I really just want to buy a big piece of property, work out, be a stay-at-home dad.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be cooler to have a castle and do that, right?
Exactly.
But, like, realistically, man, if looking at that shit, the cool thing about staying in, like, a place like West Virginia, if you can work, like, in Virginia and, commute back and forth and have, like, a piece of shit, like, with a lot of land and then just build on it, like, that's kind of my goal. Because if you go to the states near us, you can make a lot more money just crossing the state line.
Yeah.
Which is fucked, but, I mean, I'd rather take
it.
Border. Yeah, I mean, like, I'd rather,
pay the
little
cost of living
taxes
in West Virginia, but make the money of the other states.
Yeah, and then say I'm not fucking living in Virginia, or if I have to work in Ohio, God bless the drivers over there.
What do you think the percentage of our citizens that are obese is?
50.
40.
Fuck. I think it's 7 out of 10 men in West Virginia have cholesterol issues though.
That doesn't surprise me.
I am not having cholesterol issues. I don't know about you.
I don't either.
Nope. Working out helps that, man. Take a fish oil, too, if you feel like an old man.
We got to see what the best state is. It says here that the best state is Washington State.
For what?
Just overall.
Just overall?
The best state.
Who made this? Washington State?
Yeah,
I love
probably.
You.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking assholes.
47% of Washington residents have a college degree.
Oh.
Educated. The average income is $38,000. They rank 3rd and 4th in infrastructure and economy, 4th in education, and 8th in healthcare.
Okay, so they're better than us in everything. So what does that mean? We got a cooler name, Washington to West Virginia.
Their obesity rate is still 28%.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yes, sir. The national average is 32. God bless, we're fat.
Dude. Well, I mean, like, that's the thing, though. The number one cause to obesity is...
fast food?
Poverty.
Because you can only eat junk food.
Yeah. And
it's cheap.
Yep. Do you know what the number one breakfast... do you know what the number one, food is in West Virginia?
Just like the number one food?
Yeah, like people
in our state?
Yeah, like that people eat consistently. Think about it. Your family eats it all the time. And it's weird. They may eat it for dinner. Most people don't.
Breakfast?
Yes, breakfast. You know why?
Tudor's Biscuit World.
Well, do you know why breakfast?
It's the cheapest?
Yeah, and it fills you up, right?
Eggs and bacon, that's cheap.
Yes, and you
sausage
can
patties,
biscuits.
Cheap.
I mean, it's everything that's cheap. I mean, like, people will look you at like the weirdest motherfucker ever to have like pancakes for dinner, right? With like or like waffles for dinner, right?
Yeah.
But in like West Virginia, it's like whatever. Like my mom, I love my mom. That's one of her favorite things is to have like breakfast for dinner.
Tell you what, I don't like breakfast foods. I take that back.
Like chocolate chip pancakes.
I'm going to tell you the breakfast foods I don't like. Okay.
Okay.
Plain pancakes.
Yeah, I like chocolate chip pancakes.
Chocolate chip pancakes, lots of chocolate.
Yeah, and
lots of chocolate.
I like bananas.
No syrup. Chocolate syrup.
Oh, that's
no maple
good.
syrup.
I do regular. Aunt Gemma.
Aunt Jemima.
Jemima.
Don't say that, we're going to get canceled.
Is she? Oh, I forgot. That's my bad. That's my bad.
I don't like plain pancakes. I don't like eggs.
I like. It depends, like, how you make eggs. Like, my mom always makes these eggs. And I like, when you make scrambled eggs, you should make them with milk and cheese. People don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Leaves it out, makes them bland, right?
Yeah.
But, fuck it. Go ahead. List off your other breakfasts that you hate.
Not a big fan of grits.
Really?
That's considered a breakfast food.
Like, yeah, I mean, that's a breakfast food. That's okay. I mean, it's like, what do you never like really got into oatmeal too much either.
No.
Last show you talked about it. It's fine. I mean, kind of same.
Go-to breakfast for me is honestly a steak.
A steak?
Yeah.
Like if you're like
or bacon biscuits.
Oh man,
those are so good,
dude. If I had like an ideal breakfast, I mean, like if I get done.
Let's go this. I was watching an episode of Two Bears, One Cave with Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, and they took turns describing their ideal meals throughout the day.
Okay, so
what's your ideal breakfast?
Me?
Like you can have anything you want when you wake up.
My mom's chocolate chip pancakes. They always come out like a little burnt because she can't cook, and I love her. Those she uses the off-brand like Hershey Kisses and puts them in there. Love my mom. Banana slices, OJ, and then like I would make it myself, but like an omelet with a shit ton of mushrooms in it.
Really?
Yeah, I love mushrooms.
Big mushroom guy?
Big mushroom guy. Big fungi guy. Have you ever had, like, my family would go and pick wild mushrooms because they grow for like 2 weeks in West Virginia. They're called molly moochers. And we'd go find them and like pick them out and sell them to people.
Mine would probably be a nice steak, but not off the grill steak.
No, like
specifically steak that you cut up and reheat from leftover last night.
So you mean like chopped steak that you've just like? Oh, you mean like that it's already been cooked?
You had steak for dinner last night.
Like IHOP does that. That shit is so good with steak and eggs. Yeah.
No, not eggs.
No.
You had steak for dinner last night, but you wake up, cut it up, and then put it in the microwave. That steak specifically.
Okay.
A little bit of A1 sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
With shredded hash brown potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
potatoes.
Put some ketchup on those.
You're a good man.
And to top it off, you can have, just some water.
You're going to make everybody here, like, hungry, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, or water. Or, I'm trying to think, because OJ is not, I would drink OJ with it, but I'm just Pepsi. Definitely Pepsi.
You would have, like, a Pepsi with your breakfast?
Pepsi is required with eggs.
No.
Yes.
Negative.
That might just be my family thing, but if we had eggs, you best bet we're drinking Pepsi with it.
I'm sorry, but like if I'm eating breakfast, right, it's got to be either water, milk, or orange juice. That is it. I can maybe shoot for some tea, but it's an unspoken rule in my family to never eat chocolate milk and eggs together because it resolves in all of us shitting. And this is like a joke me and my dad always make. Like I think one time me and him went to go kayak, and I was like, "Dude, my stomach hurts so bad." He's like, "What you have?"
Shit in the river.
And he was like, "Oh, I had to take a shit over a log that was on the river." Trust me, I remember the story because of that. I'll tell you a story. We go on these kayak trips. They're 30-mile trips, and we call them man trips. And, we'll go with a couple of his buddies. And I took Steven for a couple years when we were kids. And one of the times we went, his best buddy named Flapper has a brother that's like an Army Ranger. He's a funny guy. Well, one time Flapper had to take a shit when they were like swimming. So he went like down to the bottom of the river and he like took a shit.
Underwater?
Yeah. And like when he was coming up, he said it looked like a banana. It was yellow. So he was like, "Hey bro, go get that banana." And he swam down there. He said he grabbed it and he started swimming back up and it was dissolving his hand.
Oh, you're getting poo water in your face.
Yes, and he was like, "Flapper, you motherfucker!" Like he was trying to kill him after that. It made me feel like my me shitting over a log feel a lot better at the time.
Yeah.
Because knowing that
Just
poor
can
bastard.
you imagine just like grabbing a shit, just grabbing shit in your hand
and swimming
with it.
Oh, dude, that just shows how fucking dirty West Virginia rivers are. People are willing to take a shit going down river, not say a thing.
All right, lunch. What are you having for lunch?
Dude,
so you had pancakes with banana slices.
Oh man.
And some chocolate milk. What are you whipping up for lunch?
Dude, like it's not even like that hard. I'm a simple type of gal.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's either got to be peanut butter and strawberry jelly sandwich, like at my nana's, or turkey and cheese with Miracle Whip, man, right there.
All right, here's mine.
Baby Swiss, by the way. Oh my god.
8-ounce
steak. Oh
no. 8-ounce bacon cheeseburger, okay?
Yeah.
8-ounce burger,
yeah.
2 slices of Swiss cheese, a piece of lettuce, and a little bit of ketchup on the top bun.
Yeah.
That's the burger with a side of fries drizzled with melted cheese and bacon bits.
With some ranch.
And some ranch on top of the fries, maybe some Chick-fil-A sauce, some yum-yum.
Just all the works that you need.
All the works. That's a banging lunch.
That's like
with a nice beverage to go with it. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite like dessert of all time? Can I ask you?
Lemon meringue pie.
Ooh, that's a good.
Nope. Cheesecake. Those two are elite. Just the original cheesecake. No, none of that flavored bullshit. Original New York cheesecake.
What's the chocolate cake you put ice cream in? You know what I'm talking about? It's like lava cake. I think it is. Maybe it is a lava cake. It comes with vanilla ice cream, and it's like
it's like a lava
volcano
cake.
God,
you get them at like Red Lobster.
Yes, I had it on a cruise.
Oh, they're so good.
And my grandfather got married to my British grandmother, and they took all of us on a cruise, and like my Swedish cousins too. And we like hung out for a week. And this cruise ship was so like banging. There was like a grill there that had unlimited cheeseburgers.
Are by far
it had
the best
unlimited cheeseburgers. What the fuck?
Was it Guy Fieri's burgers?
Yeah. Yes. Just like I could get like Carnival a triple cheeseburger just any day.
Yeah.
And I was. Oh man, it was like when I was the fat
cruises
kid.
are unparalleled. All the cruises we go on with my family.
Yeah.
We have a rule that we can do whatever we want throughout the day, but we have to eat dinner together.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, those dinners are some of the funniest, best time on that cruise. Let me tell you a story.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we're all sitting down for dinner one night, and we get our appetizers, we get our main course meal. You can get whatever you want. It's all inclusive.
Yeah.
You can get 3 entrees if you wanted to. So we eat all our food, and the dessert menu rolls around. And we're looking at it, and it's got all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
It's got like cheesecake, the lava cake.
Always go with the lava
cake. It's got like creme brulee, all that fancy stuff.
Yeah.
But it also had tres leches on it, which you don't know. I can't really describe what it is, but it's like it's a dessert. But tres leches is like, I think it literally means 3 milk. In Spanish, but let me Google it real fast just so I'm not butchering it.
Okay.
It's a cake. Tres leches cake.
Yeah.
It's just a type of cake. But anyways, my stepdad, bless his heart, is looking at this on the menu, and he's like, "Oh, I think I'll decide I'll have that." But he didn't tell us what he was ordering. So the waiter comes to our table, and I'm like, "I'll have the cheesecake."
Yeah.
And my brother was like, "I'll have the cheesecake as well." My mom goes, I'll have the creme brulee." My stepdad looks the waiter dead in the eyes, and she goes, "Y'all have the tree leeches?" And we were just like, "What?" And he was like, "The tree leeches, it's right there." And we go, "Jason, that's
tres leches."
Not tree leeches.
Well, now, I love it when people will like go to places like that and if I'm at like a Mexican restaurant and I'm with like my grandparents and they'll be like, "Can I have that quesadilla?" I'm like, "Yes."
Oh my God.
What?
So you know how I worked at Chipotle?
Yeah.
So I was working one night.
Sleep.
And
making burritos.
It was like 8:30, something like that. you know, get a little evening rush like you do here in Motown. A lot of college kids love Chipotle. I know I do.
Yeah. Ecuador today, man.
So anyway, this guy comes in. Typical frat boy looking dude. You know, he had on them 4-inch inseam shorts with a cutoff, and he had like leg tats and a permed hair.
Yeah.
Real smart looking kid, okay? He comes up to me, and I'm like the first person you talk to. So I'm like, what would you like, bowl or burrito? He goes, I have a bowl. I was like, white rice, black beans? And he goes, give me the white rice and the black beans. And I was like, all right, what kind of meat would you like? He looks at me, he goes, I'll have the dark chicken. I didn't say a fucking word, and I just scooped steak and put it into his bowl. And he didn't say anything.
Okay.
So he called steak dark chicken.
Maybe he just looked at it and was like, well, fuck it. It looks like chicken from here.
And the thing is I didn't even bat an eye.
Well,
like, I didn't process it until after I finished this meal. And I was like, what the fuck did he just say to me?
Yeah.
Dark chicken?
Dude, you know how my best buddy Austin worked at a deli, like a deli.
Mm-hmm.
He would like shave meats and cheese for people and shit like that. Well, they closed at like 5:30, and like old people would come in and shit on him, like when he didn't get when it was like past closing. But it's like an old school deli, the Smiths, where we live. Like one time he's cleaning the machine. It's like 5:40. This old woman comes up and she's like, hey, can you cut me half a pound of cheese and this and slice this? And he's like, oh man, this closed 15 minutes ago. And she said, you're useless. Like, people that are customers treat people who are working like shit because they know they're stuck there. They're like, I have a mission.
Working at Chipotle taught me everything I need to know about people.
You're an NPC. You just make food and get money and go home.
Yeah. But like, some of the people that come in just be rude as hell for no reason.
Yeah. Well, it's because they know you can't say shit back to them.
Exactly.
I mean, you're representing a company that could just fire you at any time.
I got to tell you a story. So we got a new hiree at the Chipotle I worked at. It was literally his second or third day. Mm-hmm. This lady comes in, and she's a regular.
Nice.
But this guy didn't know that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She always requests a very odd topping for her meal. So she gets a bowl.
Okay.
And everything is fine and dandy until you get to the salsa.
Mm-hmm.
She wants only the juice from the tomato salsa.
Okay.
So like we take like a side cup.
Yeah.
Dip it in the tomato salsa, but only let the juice get in there.
Okay.
And then dump it over her bowl.
Okay. I see the appeal. I got her.
She's odd.
She's odd, but it's her fucking bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this new guy didn't know that.
Yeah.
And so she was requesting just the juice from the salsa.
Yeah.
And he was getting very confused. And he was like, I don't know what you want.
Nah.
And she was like, just give me the juice. All I want is the juice. Just put a cup in there, give me the juice, and then I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting a little frustrated because he didn't think anyone in the right mind would order such a thing.
Yeah.
He verbally says out loud, man, this bitch pissing me off. And she hears it, and she goes, what did you just say? And he's like, never mind. He got fired the next day.
Well, I mean, it's like I said, you got to be a fucking robot to people. You have to let people shit on you. Like, it's that time, like I keep telling you about that time me carrying back food from Park Place and all those like little hoodlum kids going up, oh, that food for you, fat ass, because I was carrying and then food for my coworkers. Yeah. And then 5 minutes later, I had to let them in a Park Place and tear their tickets. That's fucking how it works, man. Those little piece of shit kids, I mean, I don't know what they're doing now, but they bothered the fuck out of me at the time.
Oh, look, there's 4 of them.
I know, there's all kinds of them.
I denied them entry. That'd be very bad.
It's I don't care about it, but I actually do enjoy doing my show and not having some people bother the fuck out of me.
Dinner.
Oh, dinner, man?
What are you having for dinner?
Dude,
I know what I'm having, and it's so fucking good, dude. I'm having so much.
Go ahead and lay it out, because I'll tell you mine. Mine's simple, probably. Yeah.
God created so many delicious animals. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay.
Well, dude.
First of all,
real quick. Just because you love meat, right? I saw the dodo bird is coming back, right? And I sent a meme to Steven, and I said, new meat unlocked. You want to try? Because they're remaking it. So you could be having dodo steaks in the near 50 years.
Fucking go.
New meat dropped. Let's get it.
Anyways, steaks are so good. Hamburger, literally just all of the cow is good. Okay? But in my opinion, by far the best category of food
Yeah.
is seafood.
Seafood.
For dinner, I'm having a salmon fillet.
Okay.
But it's not just any type of salmon.
Yeah.
It's teriyaki salmon.
Okay.
On top of a rice pilaf.
Okay.
With more teriyaki. with a little bit of soy sauce.
Yeah.
More teriyaki sauce. To the side of it, I'm having a grilled tuna steak. Nice and rare in the middle.
Okay.
A little blob of wasabi next to it so I can dab the tuna steak into the wasabi. Okay. Right next to it, I'm having the West Virginia roll from Fujiyama.
Yeah. Excellent sushi choice.
Excellent. It's the best fucking food ever. Okay.
It's pretty much just like a California roll, but spiced up a little bit.
Yes.
For anybody that
it's so good. And it has like that chicken in it. And it has that sauce on it. More wasabi with that too. And
it's a lot of wasabi.
They're just little blobs. You just get like a little like
I don't
tip of the fork size bites.
You're going crazy with the wasabi. I gotta steer away from that.
Good. But yeah, that would be literally the best dinner ever. I would get so fat.
I like mahi for doing fish.
Mahi is good.
That's my
Blackened
favorite.
mahi on a sandwich.
Right on a sandwich, and it have like Reuben bread with it. That is like some of the best shit I've ever had.
Yeah.
But if we're looking at it like the shit that makes me happiest the most, right? There's like 3 things that come to mind. Grilled cheese with tomato soup, right? Because I'm simple. My mom makes like this. My mom can't cook worth this shit, but I just like what she makes. She makes chicken casserole. You know what chicken casserole is?
Oh yeah.
Yes, potato chips, chicken, and broccoli.
Yeah.
Cream of chicken. It's the easiest thing in the world. I don't even know.
I have all these elaborate meals, and I respect yours though.
No, it's
you're,
just
you're,
it
you're
makes
all for the home cooking.
Well, it's something that makes me happy. Or if we're being honest, I love like hibachi style chicken and rice, or like going out for Mexican if I can.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like I just kind of like the simple like kind of stuff because it's like eating with my family is just nice.
All right, another category of food. What's the best appetizer?
Appetizer, man?
Appetizer.
Dude, like for cheese fries, like cheese fries.
I already have those in my lunch.
Oh, potato skins from
loaded potato wedges.
Loaded potato skins, yeah.
Those are good.
There you go.
But by far, number one, no matter where you go.
Mushrooms, right?
Not stuffed mushrooms. It's not nachos. It's not the potato wedges. It's not even mozzarella and cheese sticks.
Oh, you're saying Brussels sprouts, right?
Pretzel sticks or pretzel bites with beer cheese.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
Those, so good.
They're pretty good. I'll give you that. I like beer cheese a lot with my pretzel sticks, man. I'm sorry for whoever making a hungry passes. Like, I ate before.
Or dry rub wings.
Dude, there's something satisfying about eating wings.
We should start
a
food channel.
I'm
slowly realizing just how obsessed I am with food.
You know how I love cooking, dude.
College has messed me up because I haven't been able to enjoy all of the foods that I normally enjoy.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because like when I'll go home, I'm like, yeah, like my family's like, hey, we're going to get a pizza. Is that cool? I'm like, yes. I'm like, because like the pizza here, unless I buy, like I can go to the place like right here, Papa Allen's. It's like a wet hot mess. Or I can like.
Papa Allen's is good though.
It's good.
It's got that nice greasy pizza.
Yeah, it's a nice greasy pizza when I'm like, you know, under a different mindset. But like on a day to day, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I miss pies and pints sometimes.
Miss pies and pints.
That's my
I just
dad's
miss home cooking. Like I was texting with my dad the other day, and I said I've been craving a steak.
Yeah.
But the only way I can get one is if I go out and buy one.
Dude, I can make you a steak at any time. You know that, right? We can get an onion. I can saute it in the steak.
We are starting a cooking channel.
We'll make
in our
one.
apartment.
Yes, dude. I told you, I'm getting blue aprons. We can cook every blue apron together.
We'll call it D&T Eats.
Dude, we can literally put it on the separate.
And like our initials, D&T will be made with like silverware.
Yes, and eating, right? Boom. Oh, is that Haley?
I put that shit on Do Not Disturb.
Haley?
I'm gonna decline that bitch.
So apparently Haley's favorite dinner is sushi or anything at all.
She always conveniently interrupts this.
Well, and then
it's not like she calls me like late in the evening.
No.
It's not like she calls me early in the morning. She always figures out exactly when we are doing this, and that's when she calls me.
Well, it's because your girlfriend loves you. I mean, that shows it. Wait, is the video going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I mean, that just shows she cares about you in that regard.
Well, I want her to not care about me for like 45 minutes, and then she can go back to caring about me.
Well, I mean, it's like, I don't know, maybe you think Haley does that to you too?
What do you mean?
Where she'll be like, okay, really want to watch this show, but, you know, Dustin's on FaceTime with me. So, you know, sacrifice time.
No, if she wants to watch something, she just doesn't call me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, but like when you're sitting there, are you used to like filled conversations where you'll just be like,
yeah. It'll just be us on FaceTime and we'll just be doing our own thing.
I guess you're just spending time together in that point of time. I mean, like, don't you?
Big thing for me is like, I just want to feel her presence.
Yeah, because
we don't necessarily need to be talking. I just need to know that she's there.
Well, even in like high school, you know, when we sat at the lunch table together, you didn't necessarily talk to Haley all the time. Mm-hmm. You just knew Haley was there beside you at the lunch table. And like, you know, at that point in time, Haley hated me. So
yeah.
I really didn't talk to Haley too much.
Yeah. It happened.
No, high school was kind of, I don't know. I had my growth was a lot during college than high school. I thought I was kind of cool in high school, and
I saw somewhere where somebody said that you will do the most maturing between freshman and sophomore year of college.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, like, look at me, bro. I mean, seriously, since we left high school, it's like I'm a whole different animal. Mm-hmm. I mean, like the same with you. You can't even say that. I mean, having a year's worth of college shit in you. I know it's like people will shit on you, but think about this. Like the people that didn't go and they're just sitting on their ass, or the people that went to like college and didn't really try, mm-hmm. You pick up on like little shit. Even though I just said I probably didn't learn too much in college this year, just refreshing and going over topics in a little more detail. It just allows you to think about day-to-day shit in a little bit of a different way. Mm-hmm. And I think like everybody should just kind of go to college, try it out a little bit. And if you hate it, do something else. Like, don't get me wrong. If if I had made skills doing HVAC, if I had skill doing HVAC, I'd probably do HVAC shit. You know, heating and cooling, working on AC units, because they make like a shit ton of money.
I've said this on the show before.
You want to be an engineer? No, electrician.
There's been stints in our time up here where like, you know, schoolwork's just getting, you know, a little stressful or something like that. I've had thoughts where I was like, man, I should just say
blue collar.
Screw it and go blue collar.
Yeah, let's go blue. Well, see, my job over the summer, I mean, I'm going to keep up with either jiu-jitsu or boxing, and I have a lawn care job, and I'm a workout too. So I'm going to be just like doing like some kind of like shit like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I kind of like, I like to, like I had a labor job last year where I built a rock wall for like my dad's buddy. It took me like 3 days to do it. And it was like pretty fucking fun. Just like touring out shit and building up rocks and shit. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's fun, and you feel like a caveman doing it because you're like, dude, imagine working on this for 20 years to build like a wall that's like 30 feet long. Like, you know how like time-consuming labor work is, though? It's kind of satisfying.
You want to know something I think about often that is ridiculous?
How many babies it takes to paint a wall if you throw them.
Anyways,
What? I mean, that's.
No, that is not what I was thinking of.
Okay. Depends on how hard you
At
throw them.
some point I would say, but in like the last 100 years,
Yeah.
all of the roads in America have been built and paved.
Okay.
Do you know
roads were already kind of established, like, because people walk
but they
on
weren't
them.
paved.
Depends. Some roads had like crushed shit already on it. Yeah,
There's
don't
like
get me
gravel,
wrong.
but it's not pavement.
No.
It wasn't like rolled with cement.
Okay, but pavement was kind of like a thing in like the 19 or 1800s, right?
Paved interstates wasn't a thing until the 50s.
They had like brick roads though. You know what I mean? Like they had stone roads and shit like that.
But here's the thing: you were talking about tedious tasks.
Yeah, laying brick. Have you ever laid
Building
brick?
a road, an interstate, it would take to do a mile, 1 mile.
Yeah.
That would take fucking forever.
Okay, train track though.
Train tracks. Are the same
Train
way.
tracks.
You want to know what's nuts?
What?
A piece of road outside of our University Avenue connects to a road that leads to California.
Yes.
How is that not mind-boggling?
Well, yeah, I mean...
That is 2,500 miles, Tristan.
Dude, you got to think of it bigger than that. That same road connects to the farthest point down in South America to the toppest point in North America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
That is nuts.
Yeah.
That is literally insane.
Well, and then, you know, the all roads lead to Rome, ooh, type shit. I mean, like, if you go over in, like, Europe, seriously. I mean, like, you start off...
You could drive from Spain to China.
Yeah. And then get on a ferry and go to North America from there and never leave your car. Or you could drive to Russia and go the 90 miles, whatever little distance it is from Alaska to Russia on a ferry. And then drive down.
Is there a road connecting Alaska and Russia?
There used to be. I
know in the winter the waters freeze over and you can walk across it.
That's what they believe. Like some of the Native Americans did. There used to be like an ice bridge there, and they crossed over looking for mammoths, and then they went down all the way, traced them all the way down to South America. And then just started, dropping off people
how
as
many
they
hundreds of years that probably took to get down to South America?
Dude, think about this. Think about like someone, like the Trail of Tears.
What's crazy to me?
What?
That if over time Native Americans made it from near Alaska down into South America.
No, you're getting it wrong. They started in Africa and then went all the way to the edge of China and Russia, then went all the way down to South America.
At some point, the temperature would start to change.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just like crossing a part of like America and then like, oh shit,
Dustin, I don't think you understand. They started in a fucking Africa, the tip of Africa, the top right part of Africa. Then just said, let's go to Russia. And then they said, you know what? This isn't far.
I don't think they said, let's go to Russia.
They said, let's go this way. Yeah. And then they're like, you know what? Let's walk this way. And then we're going to keep walking. And you got to think, they went from desert, right, from modern day Africa. You think desert to Russia. So you're going desert, snow to Canada, America, all that crazy shit. Then down to South America. So you're going through like jungle, desert, and snow. All for that woolly mammoth meat. Dude.
Back to fucking meat
It's
already.
back to food. I mean, it's like, dude, what was in the woolly mammoth meat? That's what I want to know.
I bet you,
if we like chicken so much.
Dude, I bet you catching a bison or eating a woolly mammoth back in the day tastes so good.
Yeah, because you killed it. You know, like, have you ever killed something and ate it?
If you count a fish.
Yeah, I mean, do you know how like that fish tasted better?
So good.
Right?
It was so
because
good.
you caught it. You were like, I'm a man, like Joe Rogan, he was like, I gotta hunt elk, type deal, right? Like him killing an elk, but putting in that work to get a meal instead of just fucking walking to the grocery store, like it's like the piece of cooking, right? Instead of just picking up food, knowing that you crafted that meal from something simple, you're like, oh, great, but going the extra mile and killing that thing and then maybe growing the food on top of it and knowing you're self-sufficient, there's something like natural about doing it, like going camping and killing something.
Brings out your inner
person.
Troglodyte.
Like seriously, yeah. Like you become Neanderthalish. Like I don't know. Like camping for extended periods of time, and realizing you haven't spoken. In like a couple of days. Like I remember one time when I was like a camp counselor, and I remember one time like I went to speak to someone, and I just realized I hadn't spoke to anyone in like 2 days.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like in the woods. I was like,
hey,
yeah. It's like I just get in that work zone. That was one of the worst times ever.
All this talking of food's making me hungry.
Dude,
so.
I knew you would because you need to go lift today too.
Yeah, I think we're going to call this episode here. If you made it this far, thanks for listening. We appreciate it. Hope you are hungry as well. Go get yourself a nice fat 8-ounce hamburger, maybe some cheese fries or
a grilled cheese,
a nice fish fillet, or just a simple grilled cheese and tomato soup. Which, funny enough, I spoke to my dad on the phone before we started the show. That's what they're having for dinner tonight.
Grilled cheese and tomato soup. My mom
puts classic. You never go wrong.
My mom puts Miracle Whip on it, like when she makes it, and then Ritz crackers in it.
Yeah.
Controversial, but a glass of milk with it. There you go. Controversial. I know. I'm crazy like that. Americans and milk.
Hey, you thought my Pepsi with eggs was controversial, so.
True. I mean, I just like milk with everything. I'm crazy like that. Yeah.
Well, anyways, thanks for living.
We're living.
Thanks for living. I'm glad you were alive and listening to this episode.
Actually, you made it through another week, and I'm proud of you. Keep it off, kiddo.
Yeah.
We're watching.
Anyways, like and subscribe. Follow the Instagram and the TikTok.
And the Discord.
And we'll see you guys next time. This is D.
And this is T.
And thank you for listening to D&T TV.
Bye-bye.